When the directors of Moana first came up with the idea for Moana, Moana wasn't even in it. Another character was going to be the star. Moana 2 hits theaters this week, so here are some things I bet you never knew about the original. The story of Moana starts in the late 1970s at Walt Disney Animation Studios when animators John Musker and Ron Clements first met while working on The Fox and the Hound. The two would rise up the ranks of Disney Animation, eventually directing The Great Mouse Detective in 1986, and then they'd go on to direct The Little Mermaid, Aladdin, Hercules, Treasure Planet, and The Princess and the Frog. Not bad. When that last one finished up in 2009, they started working on an animated adaptation of Terry Pratchett's fantasy novel More from the Discworld series. But they had trouble securing the rights, so they scrapped the project and started to brainstorm original ideas as to avoid any copyright issues. In 2011, Musker started reading about Polynesian mythology and came across the trickster folk hero Maui. Musker was fascinated by the culture of Polynesia and thought it would work as an animated film. At first, he and Clements thought they could structure the whole movie around Maui himself, so they pitched it to John Lasseter, who was in charge of Pixar and Disney Animation Studios at the time, and Lasseter encouraged them to go on some research trips to the Pacific Islands. So in 2012, Musker and Clements traveled to Fiji, Samoa, and Tahiti and met with the locals to learn about their culture. After their trips, they shifted the focus of the story from Maui